No, it's your problem, not mine, that somebody that's trying to get into my head. But I'm not going to let somebody do that because I'm spending my time with you in this video, because we're discussing what are the real reasons people insult you. Reality is people insult us for, and you, a variety of reasons. There are social reasons, psychological, and personal, emotional, and sometimes they're not even intended to be insults, but we take them up as being. Here's one to offer you. They're insecure. They have low self-esteem. They're not who you think they are. In fact, externally, they look cool, but in reality, it's not happening. They're projecting. People project their own weaknesses upon ourselves for whatever reason. Guess what? It could be that you're weak, but it could also be that you're the strong one. And they know that they're not a harmful character and they need the human touch. So they throw it, fling it at you. Think about it. You get a ball. You don't want to harm somebody, but you need to kick it. So what do? You get a strong wall and whack. It'll come back to you. Yes, you can do it again. So off you go. It's the same way with a gun. Go to a firing range. You want to shoot something, you don't want to harm somebody. So you get some sort of dummy and off you go. And guess what? It's prepared to take bullets. So you shoot again. Projecting is a form of releasing it from you to them. They're also deflecting. By insulting others, it's deflecting from their own flaws. It's like a force field. You're there, your energy is good, or it's okay. And they're not happy with themselves or some situation that's going on in their lives. So they deflect it back to you. Always being snidey, always being insecure. Comparison. The reality is, I'm sure you're doing well at times. For you, I'm delighted. But if somebody is insecure and has low self-esteem, they're going to say, well, what is it about me? Like, why can't I be as good as them? Or why is it that they look better than me? Or whatever else. Either way, it's going back in on themselves. It can also be a question of power and control. Dominance insults are sometimes thrown and flung so that they can make sure they are the alpha. They are the leader in a negative way, because power can be squeezing people too tight just so I can be seen as the one in control. Now that I have in control, or I am in control, therefore I can decide the next move. I direct where this is going. Perhaps I don't even have anything else to be in control of in my life. So I'll insult you, put you down. It's easier than me attaining something to go up. So therefore I'm ahead of you in the pecking order. So if I put you down, well, then I have to be in control. And that's what manipulators do too. It's another way, by throwing insults and flinging them, talking behind somebody's back and making sure what they say is not what you mean, because you're confused. I get you. That's what they're trying to plan, and they're very good at it. It becomes a habit, and then you don't know any different. They're bullying as well. Bullying is consistent, and they're trying to dominate you, put you down so that they can make sure your energy is thwarted. You don't feel as if you want to compete against their power. The reality is, a person can be jealous too. See how there's a lot of consistency towards myself and how I feel, rather than it's not on your shoulders. And please don't feel, if you're being insulted consistently by a person that's so critical in your life, that it is anything to do with you. It's not. It's to do with how they feel about themselves, because jealousy is a human emotion. Now, it's okay to be envious. In fact, for us, it's very important to establish and define, is this jealousy I'm feeling, or am I envious? There is a difference. Resentment, now that's not good, because people insult you secretly, maybe because they admire you or they're threatened by you. Bitterness, instead of working on their own goals and how they want to succeed, they just are so bitter. They sabotage. Some insults are meant to push you down or to sabotage things that you're progressively doing in life. They may badmouth you. They may try to get ahead of things and spend too much of their time on your projects or on your thing. In reality, if they're doing that, well, there's not much going on in their life. There's social conditioning going on and group mentality. They're trying to keep the cultural norms. If you're young and insecure and people are used to teasing, it's the language, it's the social etiquette. Well, it's not good, but they don't want to be a lonely wolf and step away from the pack. So by just continuing on with the laugh of someone's insult or looking in your way with disdain, this keeps them laissez-faire as it is, and they don't want to lead because they don't know where they're leading to. Perhaps they're part of the group in the first place because they're weaker and they don't have the ability to lead right now. Then there's peer pressure. It's not only young people, male or female. It can be older too. It can happen in work situations. Everyone's vying for promotion, but before we do that, I have to make sure my resume looks good. This could be the reality, but I'm in a team, so we have to win. For us to win, I've got to create this cohesion with the people, and even though my leader is negative, he or she has the deciding emphasis on whether I get the promotion down the line or not. Self-preservation, you can hear me say. Then there's the likes of online anonymity, where social conditioning can come into play. The internet makes it, well, easier to insult without consequences. I mean, how many of the social media companies over the years have been crucified for the fact that they are allowing others to crucify people, keyboard warriors, and staying out of the reach and out of control with their insults and their words that truly hurt and can be shared and multiplied, liked, and yet they won't face you and tell you the truth because it's back on them. They're too weak. And its defense mechanism, it's pushing with a shield the bullets that maybe could come from you, when in reality, if you're being nice and you just are more powerful or you have more ability, they see it first. It's a compliment. It may be a preemptive attack because they're thinking, well, they have the ability and they have more opportunity, but they don't just see it here yet. So I'll put them in their place first. That's how I can get ahead. Emotional armor. Harsh words can be very bad for a person who's vulnerable. So we can check out ourselves here, and all we can do then is make sure that we don't have revenge, because that can be a reason too why they strike first and strike furthest with you. They may have a lack of emotional intelligence. In fact, they might be able to communicate properly and they just go with the flow with the words and phrases they've heard and the negativity of stuff of TV or whatever it is online that they're buying into. Poor communication skills can frustrate them, and it's all they can say to show some form of dominance. Or indeed, they might have a lack of empathy. They might be able to put themselves in the shoes of a good person like you. And it becomes a habit. It's a reaction. Maybe this is the way they were brought up in the first place. They mightn't like to be like that. They might curse themselves for doing or saying certain things, but they haven't got the bravery or courage to come out and say, I am sorry, or at least not yet. But you can be the bigger person. Get ahead of that too. It could also be deeper, such as narcissism and entitlement. They feel they're better than you. How dare you walk the same walk or go to the same place? They need, for some reason, to feed their emptiness. Why? Because they need superiority, or what they define to their perception as being the most powerful. And they don't have the ability to be a real leader, because one great leader has accountability. They lack it. And with that, they deflect responsibility. And they may even be dehumanizing. And in doing so, they are disadvantaging themselves for growth in the future, whereas you are going to build resilience. The truth is, though, they might just dislike you. They may have memories that you look like somebody else from the past that hurt them, or resentment. They could be holding grudges and not being able to let them go. And if they do, the reality is there's only one person losing out, and it's not you. Clashing values may be tough as well, because they can't get over how you think about certain things or feel, and how you act or react or adapt, and they cannot do it. And then there could be just simple old personality conflicts too, and they can't get the same thread of thinking for long enough to have the basic hello, how are you doing conversation. So how do we handle it? Well, we don't take it personally. After all, it ain't you, and it is broken. It's them, but you can't change them unless they let you in. So in the moment, stay calm, composed, and when you are that and you feel a power in your life, call it out and ask, like, why would I take that insult up? Ignore, disengage, set boundaries for yourself, how much time you're going to spend in that person's company, even if they're managing you. After all, the best way to become a man, and not man-aged, where you grow as a male or female old enough that all these deflections are coming back to you and you're feeling pretty rotten about what you did, insulting somebody for no reason. You can sit back at that stage and kick off your shoes, put your feet up, and know that you're the better person, and you will be, because you've watched this video. So I'm glad you have. Thank you so much. please do watch more.